where we're at. That's right, Fan Frenzy, where you, the fans, ask us, the fans, about some things that you want us to discuss about Formula One. You give us your race rankings, you give us the duds of the day generally, and the 3, 2, and 1. Thanks to all signs. And then there's usually a question involved, but not always.
Not always. Odd hero of the hour too. I think. Oh, we've got one.
We have got
I'm just flicking through. You know, I don't read them. We've got a couple actually. One. Yep. Two. Yep. Just
one. My favourite part, hero
one.
of the hour.
Good.
Adam Hughes kicks us off. Race ranking 6 out of 10. Average race. Albon for 3 points. Massively underrated driver. Do you like that?
I do.
Alonso. Oh yeah. Well, I'm surprised we didn't put Alonso in there.
Nah, he's starting. It's like Max. It's first
expected.
and second. Yep.
That man he's an incredible driver, isn't he?
Yep.
Isn't he? Like, I know you've always been on it.
I
I know you've always been on it, but he is an incredible driver.
I'm the last person in the world that you need to sort of convince that of in any way, shape, and form.
Man of the year.
Man of the year. I don't think I've mentioned that. Sure,
in
why
F1.
not? Yep.
Well, I don't mind it. Oscar, great rookie drive, clear star.
Spot on. Adam's tagged Oscar in that comment too.
I don't mind that.
Well, I don't mind that. It'd be nice. Well, it'd be nice if he listens. I wonder if he will.
You'd hope so.
No, I don't know. Maybe. You never know. He seems like a down-to-earth
Start of the
driver.
day, the stewards.
For
not giving Norris and Hamilton a slam dunk unsafe release. Yet the passport gets them off again.
Oh, that's a drive-by.
Oh.
I'm all right with that. They were close.
They were really close.
They were really close, but I
thought Norris's probably could have been because he was driving alongside.
Yep.
I think, was he's Albon?
Yep.
He was driving alongside Albon in the pit lane. For me, that was an unsafe release.
Yep.
The Hamilton one, I actually thought he dropped in just in front. Alonso did have to brake.
Alonso did the right thing by furiously reminded me of my 2-year-old trying to drive the car with me on my lap into the shed, just grabbing the steering wheel and throwing it left, right, and centre. I thought it was super clever, and I love the quick switch to the Mercedes garage of Toto, literally mimicking that action as if you deliberately went like that. Which he would. He's a smart enough man to do that. Just like, whoa. Going in a straight line at like 80 k's. How can I possibly control my Aston Martin?
Wouldn't call it a slam dunk, but I think Norris's should have been a penalty. I reckon Hamilton just got off.
I'm okay with both. If anything, the penalty, I think Hamilton was very lucky to get off his impeding penalty, to be quite honest.
Because it was Alonso behind him?
No, it wasn't Alonso behind him. It was someone else. I think it was Stroll behind him.
Who?
I think it was Stroll.
Hamilton?
Yep. No, he said his mirrors were dirty coming into the hairpin. He's like, oh, my mirrors are dirty, I couldn't see, and got right in Stroll's way.
Oh, sorry. No, I thought you were talking about the pit
No,
lane.
No, I'm okay with the pit lane. That's right. Okay. That's play on. No,
right.
on track.
Sorry, yeah, I'm with you. Yes, yeah. No, I'm with you on that one. Question. Passengers in F1. There are clearly too many passengers. Nick DeFree, K-Mag, Stroll, Logan Sargent, and the big one, Perez. The question Red Bull must be close to pulling. The question is, Red Bull must be close to pulling the trigger on Checo. DR is sitting right there. I think he's asking, is it time?
Is it time? Maybe. Never say never. Maybe, just maybe. I don't know.
Could they? Like, I agree. He's not going well. Yeah. He's second in the championship. Would that be the ultimate? Would that be the ultimate power move on somebody to pull them out of the championship when they're running second in the championship?
I don't know. He's in danger of dropping a fourth if Lewis keeps going. And
I tend to agree with you, but
yeah, that's harsh. It'd be the harshest of harsh, wouldn't it?
A lot depends on his Silverstone run.
Just weekend, yeah, I think so too.
Doesn't it?
It does.
Free practice one.
All eyes are on that run, aren't they? Imagine if he tops the timesheets ahead of Max.
There will be a lot
I'll
of
tell you what,
excited Aussies.
It'd be I think just excited fans. I think Silverstone itself would erupt. If Dan gets in that car at Silverstone and tops a timesheet in any session, Silverstone will erupt like when Hamilton wins. It will absolutely erupt. Be the only time that the Aussies cheered in the summer at any stage in England.
There's a lot of ashes.
Yeah, well, cricket's on.
I like it. Is it on?
I'll check. I'm pretty sure it's still raining.
It's raining. Shane Freer. Race rank of 6 seems to be a very popular number.
Suspended.
Of course. 3 points to Albon, 2 to Bottas, and 1 to Fernando. Don't mind them. Dud of the day, George.
Harsh.
dropped from, what was he, running fourth. Dropped it into the wall. Yeah, it was... I mean, I struggled to come up with that today. I don't mind it. If you could resurrect one iconic team, who would it be, even if the team still exists in a different guise? For him, it would be Lotus with the JPS livery. Is that the black one?
Yep.
Yeah, I like them.
Yep.
I like that.
Yep.
Before my time, but I like the look of it.
Yep.
Who would it be? I reckon I can guess yours.
I'm not gonna,
I reckon I can guess yours.
Yeah, you probably could, but I'll say someone different. You know what I'm gonna say? Just someone different. I'm not gonna, I love Braun. What if we resurrected someone like Super Aguri? Or if we resurrected...
I was not expecting that.
But just for conversation's sake, because you're right, because it would be the Braun, if I'm going to answer that sensibly. But what if we resurrected Super Aguri? What if we resurrected Hispania?
I'd bring back BMW.
Well, what if we resurrected Mana?
Quite like those BMWs.
Remember Mana?
Yeah, I remember them.
What if we resurrected Caterham?
Yeah, well, then we'd just have somebody to run around right at the back.
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
Which we complain about all the time.
But we'd have a whole nother championship.
Nah, I'd bring back BMW. I know that did they turn to Jaguar?
And then Jag turned to...
And then Jag turned to Red Bull?
Yep.
BMW? No, was that the way it worked?
Yep.
Yeah, no, so I'd bring back BMW into the sport in that nice livery.
Yep.
That was who... who's that man that had the rally accident and then stopped his driving?
Kubica.
That was who Kubica was driving at the time,
yes,
wasn't
correct.
it? Yeah, no, that'd be them.
I'm going to say, what I'd love to see? I'd love to see Super Aguri back with Yuki leading the charge in an all Japanese sort of kit with maybe Takuma Sato's son.
Okay.
There you go.
Not bad.
Look, in all honesty, sensible, Braun. But, yeah.
Dean Holt.
Dean Holt.
Are you supposed to read something?
Yeah,
I just realised I've been reading them all.
I know,
Sorry.
that's what I
took over. Sorry, you go.
Dean Holt ranking 7 out of 10. Decent race with quite a few battles through the field. Just a shame Mac looked like he was on a nice Sunday afternoon drive.
Good comment.
3 to Albon, just had a great weekend. 2 to Alonso, excellent drive to get past Hamilton, hold him off with the car issues. We probably didn't talk about that head-to-head battle much. It was great. It was really good.
You talked it down.
It was really good. The actual battle. No, Lewis and
what a podium
Alonso.
we had.
Oh, fantastic.
The most talented podium ever.
Oh, yeah. Unless you had... Did we have a Seb, Lewis, Fernando podium?
Don't think so. I thought about that. There's more championships in that. I don't think we've had that one. Trying to think back, have we had a Senna, Prost, Schumacher podium before? Probably not. I don't know. You'd have to ask people who are older than us.
Yes, we have had...
Who?
Seb, Alonso, Hamilton podium.
Yeah, not Max.
Canada.
Max might be the best.
Belgium.
Max might be the best we ever see.
United States.
Yeah.
Korea.
Who would you take? Who's Max? Is Max over Seb?
No. No
really?
way. No way.
Oh, this has got to be a debate we
No
have.
way.
This has got to be a debate we have with lots of people.
No way.
He's going to have more championships.
Yeah, no way. No. Seb all the way.
How many championships did he get?
4.
How many is Max going to have after this year?
Probably 3.
Probably.
Last time I checked, 3's less than 4.
Yeah. And he's going to have a few more. He's only a young boy. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know whether we had a Schumacher, Prost, Senna podium ever, because it was before my time. But would that one be more talented than Max, Hamilton, and Alonso?
If we had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. 1993.
There you go. That one more talented? Which one would you take? This has got nothing to do with what the question is.
Yeah, I think it's great. Is that more talented? No, because at the time, Schumacher wasn't a 7-time world champion. Which one would I take? I would take Fernando, Seb, and Lewis.
That's an incredible podium.
On raw talent. Raw talent.
Anyway, back to the question. Because he's got a hero of the hour. Sorry, I rudely interrupted his question.
How rude of us.
With some fantasies.
With some fantasies. That's a good answer.
Hero of the hour while you drink a coffee.
Sorry, it's
I have
cold.
to give a special mention to the Hulk. I know you drank a coffee after about 2 hours of sitting here. To get second on the grid, yes, he was helped by the red flag and was given a penalty, but still put the lap in. Did you like that hero of the hour?
I did.
We don't do enough of them, do we? Keep going, it's yours, or am I keep on going?
Sorry, no, you
Done.
keep going. No,
Done. Probably had to pick Russell for the crash. Lots of people on Russell.
That's so harsh. He kept going.
If you could pick 3 replica helmets for the Man Cave,
Ooh.
which 3 would you pick?
Ooh,
I would go for
good.
the Prost and Senna, as I think that they are the best 2 drivers to have sat in a car in F1. Ooh, he'd be ticking that grid. My other would be Hakkinen,
Yep.
as
That's his favourite driver.
it was his favourite
It's
driver.
a great question.
There's a lot of people. He's a lot of people's favourite driver.
It's a great question.
Nick Hakkinen.
It's a great question. Yeah, I can answer this one. All right, Valtteri's Mercedes helmet.
Mercedes helmet.
Yep. Valtteri's Mercedes helmet. The blue and the grey and the white.
Okay.
Geometric
okay.
pattern. Best helmet ever.
Okay.
Ever.
Oh,
Ever.
I'll have
Hands
to look
down.
at it.
Ever. I'll find it. Yeah, so Valtteri, if I'm going to have a replica for the Man Cave, it's Valtteri's Mercedes helmet. Mm-hmm. It is Seb's helmet. Seb's, I think it was Monaco. I want to say Monaco.
Oh.
I feel like I've got that race wrong, but it's the all bronze looking helmet.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
the
I-
whole full bronze Red Bull looking one. Awesome. Mm-hmm. And it has to be Alonso's 06 championship winning helmet.
Ooh.
They're my top 3.
Seb had some rippers in Singapore.
Oh,
remember how
Singapore's
it used to sparkle?
always good.
Weren't
Always
they
good.
always just, yeah,
Yep.
they're
Yep.
amazing. For me, I would have to have a Dan one because, I mean, he's been my favourite of all time. Probably
Yep.
the first of his crazy helmets. I really like the first of the
Yep.
crazy helmets.
Yep.
It's the one on my wall that you
Yes,
did for me.
yes, yes.
I'd probably have a Schumacher helmet. I think Schumacher's still probably one of the all-time GOATs. So much respect for him. And then, yeah, I'd probably go Senna, I think. You'd have to have a Senna one in there. If you're a Formula 1 fan, you've got to have it in there. So, yeah. Good question. I like that question. Jordan, you going to read this one?
I'm going to read Jordan. Jordan, race ranking, a reasonable 6.5. 3 to Albon, great quality and solid race. 2 to Hulk, what an awesome quality. And 1 to Ferrari for actually making a good strategy call, question mark.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, Tale of the Day, George, again, for throwing away good points and a shot at the podium. Last week's question, because I didn't submit it in time.
Oh,
Yeah. Removing the last chicane from Barcelona definitely seemed to be an improvement. Given the choice which corner or small section would you remove or reprofile from another track to improve racing? It's a good question.
it's a great question. I've always been on about wanting to extend the Albert Park track to go down to a bit of a hairpin. So continuing on from the back flowy section into a really tight, a really tight corner. I'd be doing that. Yeah. It's a good one. Yeah, I don't know. What else would you change?
Just in terms of like corners, I don't really like. I wouldn't mind seeing maybe one of the 90-degree right-handers at Baku maybe disappear. Because they're quite challenging to go around, but then I also respect that they're quite unique in the sense of what they sort of bring to the actual racetrack, just maybe just reprofile one of the 90-degree ones, just maybe the first corner, where it's not so much of a heavy brake zone that you can sort of cruise through, but sort of clutching at scores. So,
Yeah,
so
it's an interesting. It's an interesting
Not sure.
question.
Would love to know your thoughts.
It
Jordan.
might be one that you need to wait for
Yeah.
for a race to pop up and show you, because there's some great corners at Austria where we're going to next weekend. We've
Yes.
seen some really nice moments on some of those corners. So you're sort of trying to look at how that's created and replicate that at some other places might be
Yep.
the way to go.
Yep.
Page, 3 points to Albon, 2 to Piastri, and 1 to Hamilton. The other day goes to the Muppets who decided to fine Lando for unsportsmanlike behaviour. Watch out, Paige. Tristan will be after you. He's already ripped the UK media for this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Question. Canadians are stereotypical for being nice. My question is, who do you think is the nicest current F1 driver and who is the least nice? Should say that Alex Albon would be the nicest and Max would be the least.
Really? No, I would say Charles is probably the nicest. I'm just going from fan experience in Australia where he's always no, sorry, you know what? Not Charles. No, Valtteri. Valtteri by a mile.
My God, I was going
Valtteri
to
by a
say,
mile. Valtteri's the type...
Charles a little bit prickly at times.
Valtteri by a mile. And again, just purely based fan experience. That every time we've been to Australia and every time I've stopped him in the paddock and asked for an autograph, happy to chat to him. He'll actually chat back with you. Whereas you do get some other drivers who you'll have a chat with, like, hope you have a great race, and they'll give you nothing.
You responded like she'd made the wrong
Literally.
call.
Sorry, yeah.
Alex Albon would have to be up there with the nicest drivers on the grid. I agree with you on everything you're saying about Valtteri. He is an incredibly nice guy.
Yep.
Alex Albon is certainly up there. They reckon Ocon is one of the best guys without a helmet on. As soon as you put a helmet on him, he turns into an absolute lunatic. Well, I think he really steps it up a bit.
Yeah, lunatic's good.
I mean, Dan's got to be up there. I mean, he's on the grid this year, but Dan seems to be one of the nicest guys getting around there. Easy. Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind those calls. I think, Alex, I'm with you. Alex, who's the least nice?
Who's the least nicest?
Yeah, I disagree with Max this year. I agree with Max in general sometimes.
No, I think
but
Max is
just
good.
relaxed. He's relaxed, and because he's not under pressure at the moment, he's a relaxed human being. I don't think there's anything that's really sort of hanging him up too much. You've put him under pressure, and maybe it's a bit of a different story. But no, I think he's pretty relaxed and pretty chilled out. Even when he was with Dan, he seemed like a pretty nice guy. So, yeah, I tend to disagree with you on that one.
Lee, I'm going to go with Checo, because I've watched him many a time snub a fan. Just for no reason.
Yep. Okay. I'm surprised you didn't get Stroll in there.
No, I've got to move on.
I've got a theory on Stroll.
Okay, I look forward to hearing
I've given it.
Okay.
It's the popularity theory. He thought he'd be popular because he'd doing it, he wasn't. Then he went and got a cool job, and people still didn't like him, so he's grumpy. Fair enough.
Hey, really quickly, we missed Jordan's this week question.
Oh.
Yeah, the this week question.
Go for it.
If Lando does the same thing under safety car but doesn't pit for a double stack, does he still get a penalty? Just
The problem with under safety car was that he was driving slowly. Is that it?
Yeah.
It's a good question. What's the speed you're supposed to drive under safety car? It's an interesting question. Yeah, don't know. I don't actually have an answer on that one. Why would he need to drive so slowly if he didn't pit? That'd be my question.
Don't know. I'm just going to say yes.
You'd still get a penalty.
Yeah, of course.
For being unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
What an ass.
Yeah.
Bad guy. Simon, over to you. Last one.
Simon Lang. Race ranking 6. Weekend was fun with the rain, but the race was an average one, correct?
Very consistent scores here.
Yes. 3 to Albon, great P7 finish. 2 to Ocon, performing consistently right now, and 1 to Alonso, good battle with Hamilton. Hero of the hour, Hulk in qualifying. Yes, slightly lucky with the rain, but post red flag, but he still did the lap when he needed to. No standout dud for me this week, which shocks me.
I'm with him.
Yeah. So I figured I'd make this an honourable mention.
Hero of the hour.
Instead. No, he's done a hero of the hour.
Oh, yeah.
He's just giving just an honourable mention.
Okay.
The podium was epic in terms of experience and quality, and it was nice to see such a big deal made out of it. Yes, correct.
Simon's from Canada, isn't he?
Is he?
Were you on the ground, Simon?
Yeah, maybe. Let's know, Simon. Question. Was Hulk's red flag penalty an F1 issue or a Haas issue? There seemed to be a lot of confusion on the radio as to what speed Hulk needed to be doing, how much did he need to slow down, etc. Is more clarity needed, or was the team's fault? I don't think clarity is needed at all. They know the rules. The teams know the rules. It's unfortunate for so many involved. It's just how it goes. You have to put onus on team and driver.
Yeah, you're backing right out. But, I mean, I'm not sure there is an actual set speed you should be doing under a red flag, returning back into the pits. Yeah, I'm hearing you, but I think they're fairly clear. Everyone else knows what they should be doing. No one else got the penalty, so yeah, I think it's fairly clear for the teams. Yep. It's probably more of the confusion for the fans watching, which there's a few little technicalities like that that does come around. Great questions this week. Thank you very much. A few questions about when we're putting together our live fan frenzy, Tristan. We were talking about going into the mid-season break.
Yes.
I think that's probably going to be the time to do do it.
I think it might be the go, yeah.
And so we'll be looking at having a mid-season break, Fan Frenzy. We're trying to look at doing it earlier, but just looking at lining things up.
And we're on holidays very shortly soon, so we'll be able to work that very. So keep posted. Thanks to people letting us know. Just hold on, just a couple more weeks.
Yeah, there is some great interest, and I'm looking forward to a lot.
Yes, hold on to that.
I've got a feeling it's going to be a longer episode, that one. I'm quite looking forward to it. But until then, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for your questions, and keep an eye out for the. Where are we off to next?
We are off to
Austria.
Austrian
Grand Prix after this episode. Goodbye now.